Hey up. So today I want to talk about stance and why I can't tell you how to do it. So if you look at the stance, what's there for? For a stable base, so that you can be very still when you hit the shot. But where do you put your feet? Where you're supposed to be pointing? Because I've heard a lot of things when people come up to me and they'll sort of message me saying, I don't know what to do, or I've been working on my stance, and I'll go, why? And they'll go, well, I just thought I need to work on it and all that. What do you mean? What are you working on? Well, there's a geezer down the club. Him. Yes, him. Saying, oh, I should have my feet pointing over there. I mean, some of the stories I've heard. One person came to me and he was saying, the geezer down the club said, you aim with your feet. Obviously, you don't aim with your feet. When it comes to stances, they're all different. The reason they're all different is because we're all different. Got different lengths of arms, legs, feet, different flexibilities. Some people just can't get down. I mean, you could have someone who's 6'1" like me, probably not going to have the same stance as someone who's maybe 5'10" and a half. So for all these reasons, it's just impossible to say stand like this. I've seen people drawing on the floor and saying this and that, the other, but that's not playing the game, is it? And your stance is not going to be the same all the time. Certain positions around the table's in the way to have that orthodox stance that you're looking for. So it's just silly to say, right, this is how you stand. But everybody's got one. So how do you find it? For me, if you think about a shot, you've got to get your cue online. So obviously your stance has got to enable you to do that. What's best to do is practice consistently getting your cue online, and then wherever your feet keep landing, that's what your stance is going to be. Then when you found that stance, you want to remember and take a mental note of how that feels, where your feet or where your legs feel they are. So eventually you'll feel uncomfortable in a different position, because again, and like the theme running through this channel, the best place you want to be in when you're playing this game is all you're thinking about is pot that to get on that. If you're trying to think about where your feet are when you're getting down to a shot, it's just distracting you from the things you need to be thinking about. So how do we find it? Well, this is my way of finding your stance. So how would I do it? Well, this is it. Get the blue, or any colour, on the spot. Get the white halfway between the blue and the middle pocket. Get it dead straight. Right, so this is how I do it. Well, I'm very central vision, so I get behind it and then keep my head on that line, approach it, get aiming, yeah, look, and then I can stop, look down, and if my cue is right in the middle of the middle pocket, that means my cue's on the line, so a good strike sends it on its way. But if you're struggling to get your cue on the line, right, so we do that again. If my body was coming too far this way, my stance was wrong, I would be over there. My cue is too far to there, so I've got to shift it over there somehow. So immediately I'm thinking my hips need to go there because I've got to keep the cue in my chest and bring it over there. So I plant my right foot a bit further to the right. Down again. Too far, so it's gone too far. So I have to mess around, trying to find something that's comfortable. So eventually I can consistently get that cue, finding it on the middle. And when I can do that 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times, right, then I make a mental note of where my feet are. So behind it again. That's where my feet are. And eventually, if you keep practicing it, it will feel weird if they're not in those spots. And then you can just put it to bed then. Don't think about it. Think about potting that to get on that. That's when you find your stance. I hope that was all right. I hope I got the message across. I hope now you sort of get where I'm coming from when it comes to somebody telling you where your feet should be without you finding that line of aim. It can be counterproductive. It might not. I mean, you might be lucky and just find it, but what I'm saying is it probably causes more stress than not, really, because people are thinking they should stand like this because they've seen other players do it. And again, it might not be right for them. So, hope this helps. Please click like, please subscribe, please share, and look forward to my next post.